Hello to all of my Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Aries. Happy full moon in Pisces. This video is from the 10th of September through the 23rd. You already had a pre full moon video. That last video is a pre full moon video getting you prepared along with the rituals of setting out your gemstones and crystals, and also a modern day ritual. So go back and watch that if you haven't had a chance to. It's labeled full moon. So happy full moon in Pisces. Yes, Pisces and the moon have a natural affinity. Pisces is a very emotional sign. We're not talking about any Pisces that you know in particular, but Pisces is an emotional sign. They have a depth of emotions, and the moon actually represents your instinctive emotional reactions and sometimes your hidden dreams. So let's get into it. You're in receiving mode right now, receiving all these downloads that's coming through in your spirit since of that full moon, and specifically feminine energy moon. And so feminine energy can sometimes be chaotic and confusing, but don't let it confuse you. Also, Mercury is retrograde and Uranus is also retrograde, but retrograde should not scare people. Retrograde does not mean that a planet moves backwards, and it doesn't mean that a planet moves at a slower pace. Mercury being retrograde, we know mixed messages could be coming across. If you're in receiving mode, it could be sending mixed messages to you. But it also, you've heard people say, don't sign contracts, don't travel, don't do this, don't do that. Mercury is the messenger planet, but it's also the planet of reason and analysis, like analyzing things, right? So you want to use reason when doing things, because if you weren't supposed to travel, how come planes are still flying? Why is the train system not shut down during Mercury retrograde? So you want to really use logic. Anyway, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm saying financial independence for somebody. Financial independence. Somebody better get it in their mind what financial independence looks like for you, because financial independence means what you want it to mean, right? Remember, nothing is too hard for God. So if you say financial independence for you means that I'm debt free and I don't have any money in the bank, that's what this is for you. But if you say, I'm completely debt free, I don't owe anybody anything, my house is paid off, my cars are paid off, my college education is paid off, and those kind of things, and I don't have any debt whatsoever, plus I have money in the bank, and I have assets, whatever financial independence looks like for you, this is what the time to communicate it with source, right? And also, but there has to be a trade-off, because somebody has given away a lot of power. We have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords. So you've given away a lot of your power, right? You are the givers by default, and the energy you sent out into the universe is that I'm available to be taken advantage of. That's the energy that you sent out into the universe. And what I mean by that is, when you say things like people always take advantage of me, that's the energy you send out into the universe. So guess what's coming back? People who take advantage of me. People always get over on me. Guess what's coming back? People who are trying to get over on you. Right? My heart is broken. I'm so disappointed. That's what's coming back. Instead of saying I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm healed from that. I'm not bitter. I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm going to start listening to my intuition. I want to be financially independent. And it could have been that somebody, but did you feel like somebody took money away from you? And I'm so deeply disappointed. I'm so hurt that this family member or this friend would do this to me. I could expose them. I could do a lot of things to them to hurt them. Right? But I'm not. I'm keeping things to myself. I could tell the whole world that they're a master manipulator, that they cheated me out of something. It could be family members that you felt like cheated, that you were just shocked. I cannot believe that they left me off the wheel. I cannot believe that this person stole money from me. They told me they were going to give it back and they didn't. I can't believe that I found out later on all of these things that could be deeply heartbreaking. So God was trying to get you to listen to your intuition. But your ancestors said, put those swords down, because it makes you look defensive. It makes you look bitter. It makes you look angry. Put the swords down. Take your power back. Don't keep giving it to somebody else, because all that power you're giving away is blocking your money, your creative process. Remember, water is also connected to your creativity, connected to your hormones, your emotions. Get your sacral chakra back together. Get it back in alignment. I got a video on the second channel about the sacral chakra, right? Get your rest. But your ancestor is like, I got you. You don't even have to worry about it. Sail on from something. See, what a lot of you all don't understand is, let's have some real talk here. Let's have some real talk here, Aries. I want y'all to receive what I'm saying to you all in love. All of this, I want you to receive it in love. Because you all are the first sign in the zodiac, and because you all are, and I've said this to you all before, I really like the sign Aries, because you all represent the first sign in the zodiac, the symbol of the ram. You get it done. And you have this fire up under you, this positivity, this optimism, right? If you all don't believe that some people are jealous of that, I really just don't know what else to tell you. Like some people that you all have dated, it was been like sleeping with the enemy. They actually resented your positivity. They resented the fact that you were able to go to school and work a job and create your own brand and company, and have a great relationship, friendship. Some people that some of you all have dated have actually resented that. Some of your own siblings are sitting back resenting that. How was Aries able to buy their own house at that age? You all could be the second sibling or the third or fourth or whatever, or aunts and uncles jealous. I'm not trying to plant a seed. I'm telling you, some of you all have given away so much of your power, and you send out the energy to the universe. I mean, your heart is in the right place when you say, and you could be telling the God's honest truth. People keep taking advantage of me, but please don't let that come out of your mouth again. You want to speak this into existence. You shouldn't even have any more room for defeat. Speak this into existence, Aries. Too many people really are in awe of how awesome you all are as a sign, and how well-meaning your heart is. But don't send out any more mixed messages to the universe. Please don't send out any more mixed messages to the universe that this person did this to me and that person. If you can't do anything else, use what you have to your advantage, meaning you can block their number. You don't have to go off on another person. Once you realize, hey, this person is taking my kindness for a weakness, the end. That's it. You don't need to send a text message, an email. You don't need to, hey, let's call a family meeting. None of that. They know what they did. Trust me, they know what they did. And if they don't, you'll give them enough time to figure it out. God will speak to them and tell them, oh, Aries doesn't come around anymore, doesn't call me anymore. No, nothing. They have time to sit with themselves, with God inside of them, so God can say, well, you did do this to them. But by that time, you would have sailed off. You would have sailed. Your ancestors says, come on, let's get in this boat. Let's get away from here. You're deeply disappointed. Get away from those negative thoughts about exposing people, putting them on, telling the world about how horrible they are and all that. So again, move on from it. Move on from it. So because Pisces is bringing it to the forefront emotionally, the depths of emotions about something. Pisces is bringing it to the forefront, right? Here we have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Sun card. The sun is shining on you. The past you would have felt like you were left out of an inheritance. So your thoughts could have gone real dark, right? But God is saying you're not going to be left out of the inheritance because the money is coming from me. So the same people who cut you out and try to be slick and sneaky and leave your name off the will and in their mind justifying, oh, they got a house, they got a husband or wife, they don't need this money. That's what some of them were saying. That's coming through my spirit. Or some of the people who, exes who were just latched onto you, leeches. They were just latched onto you because they saw your potential. They saw you opening up the vault. God said, I'll keep you walking past that vault until you, like you don't even recognize your own money until you, in the day that you shake them, that's when it's going to be opened up. That's when I'm going to send your person across your path. That's when you're going to start to see your business increase. Soon as you let them go, the sun is shining on you. The sun is shining on you. So some of y'all exes are online following you now, trying to figure out, do you have a new person in your life? Because you're so happy. You look like you just spinning around, just happy, just like you got glitter just flowing from you. That's how happy some of you all look. So again, you're not walking past that vault. Again, somebody's been waiting on money for a long time, but it wouldn't come until, because God said if you keep that energy in your spirit, even if you haven't talked to the person in a while, you keep them around, you keep calling them, you haven't blocked their number. God said, I'm going to keep the money on hold, on ice, until I show you this person is just hanging on to see what they can get from you. And if you told somebody, hey, I'm expecting a big check coming in. I got, this check is coming in for me. Oh, all of a sudden they nice to you. But remember, they still resent you. They still resent you. I see a new love coming across somebody's life. It's going to make you feel giddy and giggly and all of that other stuff, because that's what's behind the vault door. But you had to sail away from something. You had to sail away. And this is in your entire life. This is not just family relationship. It can even be a job. You could be upset about a job and it's holding up something in your family life, or vice versa, in your personal life, or vice versa. So, but I see a new love coming across somebody's life. Yeah, we also have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Two of Pentacles. Yep, so somebody's able to juggle their ideas and their actions and balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money and all of those things. But you're not walking past this vault anymore, because like I said, the sun is shining on you. And the sun, when people ask you what your sign is, people will tell them their sun sign. Like, I was born on such and such day, so I'm an Aries, right? Your sun sign. But the sun also it exposes identity. It's our creative life force. So when you go outside, just like when I told you all about putting your gemstones and crystals out under that sunlight, removing the stale energy from it, being out in that sunlight is medicinal. So I see a lot of you all being out in that sunlight, maybe taking some walks, during the day, just removing all that stale energy from your spirit, just like healing your heart, medicinal, medicine for your heart. Like I said, even if you found out the person cheated you out of money or cheated you out of your time, you felt like I wasted a lot of time, wasted a lot of money on that energy, right? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not, because my money comes from source, not from them. So if they thought they cheated me out, I'm going to still be wealthy. So you see what's happening? You're shifting your focus away from them stealing your money, and now over to God to say, this is where it comes from. It comes from source. I'm expecting great things to happen. Here's the Two of Wands, right? So when I look back over my life, I realized, okay, I needed to learn some lessons. I needed to stop overgiving chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. Now I know I played a role in me walking past that vault door. God was protecting me. Yeah, God was protecting me from something. So somebody feels like they have the whole world to conquer, having the courage to be different. You know what? You all didn't want to write me in the will? Cool, no problem. I forgive everybody, but I'm cutting you off. Not because I'm bitter, but because your energy triggers me, my lower self, and I'm ready to be wealthy. So I don't have to be your sister or brother anymore. I don't have to be your niece or nephew anymore. You can talk about me all you want to. That's the karma you bring on yourself. But me, I'm living my absolute best life. So yeah, or the job for that matter. Y'all don't have to speak to me. I'm fine. My book is flying off the shelves. Why? I don't have anything to be upset about. Or I just graduated from something, or I'm interviewing people and the interviews are going well. I got some nice connections. So no, you don't have to speak to me at work anymore, or the job won't give you a raise. Whatever the situation is, God is giving you an opportunity during this full moon phase, not just this, but every full moon phase, to look at your entire life. Not just your home life and not just your work life. So yeah, so this is what I'm seeing for you all. The sun is shining very bright on you, and it's very medicinal, helping you to just go ahead and sail away from something, just move on from something. Judgment. Yes, your ancestors are very proud of you. They are very, very proud of you for ascending higher. This is attached to Pluto. This is your power source. You went all the way down to the lowest of low of frequency. When you thought about certain things, you just, was burning hot on the inside, because of something somebody did to you. But you said, nope, let me ascend higher than that. I'll let God take care of it. I'm not going to let this distract me another moment. I'm not losing another ounce of sleep over it. I'm not crying over it anymore. I'm not coming across as bitter and frustrated. None of that. I'm not letting that person control me, or that person, place, or thing control me. So let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on. So kudos to you. Kudos to you for rising above something, for really, really taking the classy high road when it really could have gone another way. But again, that would have kept you walking past the vault, because those emotions would have been sticking with you. Well, those emotions would have been right there sticking to you. Let's see. King of Swords. You're wiser now. You're more knowledgeable now. And so again, you're speaking things out of your mouth like, thank you. Thank you to Source. I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my power back. If people knew how abundant wealth was in the universe, you would stop speaking lack into your life. I don't have this. I don't have enough money for that. Releasing it. I feel uncomfortable even saying it as an example. You want to speak life into the things that you want. I see myself in happy, healthy friendships or relationships, right? Not just romantic, but just relationships. I see, and people say things like, oh, I don't get along with this gender, or I don't get along with that gender. And guess what's coming back to you? You don't get along with that gender. You're going to come across people who you don't trust, right? So start speaking things, speaking life into the things that you want. Here we have aromatherapy. Aromatherapy. This can even trigger some people's, if you remember how a person smelled, if they wore a certain cologne or perfume or whatever, if you feel like that's triggering low vibrating emotions for you, release that. Just release it, or, see a therapist, a licensed therapist, about helping you with that. And then get something that smells good. That just, again, I have videos on the chakras on my second channel. So also those scents or smells are going to help you with those certain areas of your life. Like rose oil is good. The stone rose, the rose or the rose quartz is, or the love quartz as some people call it, is for forgiveness, is for self-love, for even calling in love, attracting love to you, right? Agape love, eros love, whatever, but attracting love to you. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else is in your cards for you. Let's see what else is in your cards for you, Aries. Again, happy full moon in Pisces. Happy full moon in Pisces. Happy full moon in Pisces. Be bold and make the first move. That's right. Be bold and make the first move. And what that means is you be bold to make the first move into sailing away from something. If it's something you feel like you physically need to sail away from, like leaving a job or cutting off a relationship, again, it's not always romantic. Sometimes it's a friendship or whatever. Then do what you need to do to open up the vault, because certainly there is somebody sticking close to somebody, just until you open up that vault, or they're trying to this is why you want to ask God what everybody's motives are in your life. Like, just God, just show me everybody's motives. Like, what's their true intentions in my life? For somebody, I get a feeling that ego is somehow involved. Like, you want somebody to see that you're doing better without them to some degree, and that would not be good, because again, Source is trying to open up, like I said, open up that vault for you so that you can step right through it, and everything that you wanted is behind that vault, right? And so wanting somebody from your past that hurt you to see, hey, I'm in a new relationship and see how happy I am, it's just holding space for nothingness, really. 26 is your number. I am tactful. So you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what other people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. That's right. 26 reduces to the number 8, which is the money exchange number. So open up your vault. Again, you don't need your ex to see that you're happy in love with the right person. You don't need the old job to know, hey, I found the perfect job and you all need to come on over here with me. You don't want to bring that energy into to the other side. You landed on the bright side of the moon. Let other people find the light within themselves. so that they can land on the bright side of the moon. So like I said, you're wiser now. You've taken your power back. And someone is going to be very, very happy. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is exactly what I was speaking to, being more conservative with your energy, right? So I don't need my ex to see that I'm in love and that I'm happy. I don't need family members who cut me out of the will to see that financially I'm just, rich as rich can be, right? Like Richie Rich Rich. I don't need them to see that because I've already severed ties and I moved on. I don't need to invite certain people to my wedding, because I'm so happy and filled with glee to show them that, hey, I do have the life that's perfect for me. I don't need that kind of energy around me because, again, it takes up space. And again, you would be giving them power. You'd be giving them too much power. So no, you're now starting to learn what it's like to create heaven in your own universe, right? That is what I have for you. I will see you all on Monday. Bye.